Hi, everybody. Thank you to Jeff for letting me again share my story about my son. Thanks. La 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 la, la 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 la, Zacky's World. That's what I used to sing to my son, Zack. My beautiful son was born in 2007 with his twin brother, Jaden. And the minute that Zack was born, we realized that he was going to have challenges in his life. Even though at 2 weeks he had an open heart surgery, we thought that that would be, going to help him have a really healthy life. We realized soon after that 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 wasn't exactly the case. Life was going to be difficult for our whole family, including my other two boys and my husband. Zacky was amazing. He was our miracle. He changed my life as a mother and as a woman, and he really helped to shape who I am today. It was amazing to connect online with other mothers who had children with special needs, so that I could tweet out or I could put a message on Facebook and say, we're going back in the hospital, he's got pneumonia again, and someone else would say, oh, I just got out of the hospital, say hi to so-and-so, the doctor. I found a community of mothers who could actually understand my life, which was not exactly my reality at home. I had friends who went to play dates and who went to parks, and I had to tell my other boys we couldn't go to parks. It was too humid for Zack. When we were in the hospital, my friends would share their wishes and their prayers. They would always ask, if we were in the hospital the next morning, I would have a tweet from someone, how's Zacky doing today? And it felt like a warm hug every time I heard that. I would always share his successes. So while life was difficult for Zack, there was a time at Christmas 2 years ago that I taught him to hum the beginning of Jingle Bells, and he did it. And he used to hum that Elmo song when he wanted to have a rest and he wanted to watch his favorite guy on TV. There was a way that Zack and Elmo connected. Even though Zack couldn't speak, he could hum Elmo's song, and he interacted with his favorite character in a way that I probably still don't understand. And Elmo really became almost a sixth member of our family. Elmo came with us everywhere, went to every hospital visit, and in the middle of the night when Zack wasn't sleeping, I would hold him in my arms. We'd either watch an Elmo episode together at 2 in the morning, or I'd hum his favorite song into his ear until he fell asleep. Just like wishes we already heard about, wishes coming true. When you turn 3 in Canada, you can apply for Make-A-Wish. And my wish for Zack was to go on an Elmo episode. Since that's what he lived and breathed every day, I wanted him to go on an Elmo episode and hear Elmo say Zack's name. My other wish and my promise to Zack was that one day I would tell Kevin Clash, who is the Elmo puppeteer, how important Elmo has been in our life and for our son. One day in March in 2011, Zack went in for what I thought was a routine hospital visit with pneumonia, again at our local children's hospital. And it wasn't exactly what we had ever thought. Zack actually contracted influenza B as well as pneumonia, and he was slipping away from us. My beautiful son went into cardiac arrest during a routine intubation, and he fought hard to get on a heart-lung machine for a couple of days. His body was going, slipping away from us day by day, but he continued to fight so that on the last night of his life, my husband and I could turn off the lights and lie in bed with him and sing his favorite Elmo song. I needed a bit of a break during those days, and my girlfriend called me and said, you have to go on Twitter. And I sort of took a little escape out of those 4 walls that I had been in for so many days, and I went on Twitter, and my entire stream had little Elmos in the avatars. All of my friends and even complete strangers had put an Elmo, and there were messages, put an Elmo on your avatar in support of Heather and Zack. And to this day, if you go through, you will see a lot of Elmos on that stream, and I knew in that 1 second that that was for me, and that was just what I needed to get me through the worst night of my life, saying goodbye to my son. It was shortly after that I knew that, fighting with Zack during his life had to continue in a different way now that he was gone. I needed to fight in his memory. Zack had taught me to believe in things and to go after them, and miracles happened. And I wanted to keep doing good things. The nurses at our local hospital called me and said, "We love Zack. We know Zack loved Elmo. Can we redo one of the pediatric rooms? They're going to do renovations. Can we do an Elmo one in Zack's name?" And it was about a week after he died, and I said, "Yes. Help me get out of bed. This is exactly what I needed to function in life, to be a good mom to my other boys." I needed to keep going, and so I did. We started fundraising for Zack's Dream Room, and within a couple of weeks, we had raised a few $1,000s. Our goal was $25,000. And I couldn't really believe that we would ever get there. But slowly but surely, I reached out to the online community again, who had been there so amazingly from all of our ups and downs with Zack. And they reached out to our family again and helped raise the money. I had total strangers whom I only knew through Twitter put on online auctions. They put on a play area party and a fundraiser. And I got to meet them for the first time at that special fundraiser day. I hadn't even met these women, and they were reaching out to me, and it was the most amazing feeling. It was about Mother's Day, actually, about 3 months after Zack died, that I was at a wedding, and I see all these tweets going through, and Kevin Clash and Elmo were actually in Toronto, and I thought, okay, I've got to reach out. So I did. I went on Facebook, I reached out to the director, and I said, "This is what Elmo means to my family. Can you please send Kevin a message? I have this promise I need to fulfill." And she reached back, and the director of the Being Elmo film is now a friend of mine, and she reached out to Kevin, and Sesame Street actually called me and said, "Kevin walked in my office, what can we do to help?" So in that moment, in that phone call, Kevin knew about Zack. Kevin knew how much he had meant to our family and how important Elmo had been to Zack. So I knew I had one more promise. So we created a Being Elmo fundraiser just this past March, about a week after the anniversary of Zack's death. It was the most perfect day for him that I could have ever imagined. And I asked if Kevin could come. And his assistant, of course I have her email address now, Kevin's assistant said, "You know what, his schedule is so crazy, but he wants to do something. He wants to really reach out to you." And she said, "Could he do a video? He wants to do a video for Zack's Dream Room." And I said, "Of course." She said, "You write the script." And having seen a few million episodes, I know how to speak in Elmo. I know what Elmo would say. I know what Elmo says to cheer kids up. I know what Elmo sings. I know how Elmo lights up a screen. And I wrote this script, and I sent it to her. She said, "It's awesome. I'm going to tweak it with Kevin, and we're going to send you the DVD." And so within a couple of weeks, I heard the FedEx at the door, and I opened the door. I put it on my laptop. I grabbed my 2 other beautiful boys, and I said, "Let's watch." And I turned on the movie, and it just blew me away. I dissolved into tears, and I said, "Look, Zack, your mommy did it." And in that moment, I fulfilled my second promise, and I'm really, really pleased I get to share that with you today.
Anybody lip read?
One person.
Can we try it?
Can you try again? Yeah, we're going to try again.
He loved to drum and blow bubbles just like Elma. We loved each other very much. Zacky was in the hospital a lot. Whenever he was sick, he would look at Elmo and feel better. Does Elmo make you feel better? Oh, Elmo hopes so. Zacky really loved it when Elmo sneezed. Achoo! Excuse Elmo. That would make him laugh. Zacky was very brave. and loved the nurses here at York Central Hospital very much. They always took very good care of him. Oh, just like they're taking good care of you. Elmo knows you'll be brave, just like Zack. Boy, Elmo's so proud of you. And remember, Elmo loves you. Hit it! La 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 la, la 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 la, Zacky's World. La 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 la, la 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 la, Zacky's World. Zacky loves his Fruit Loops, and Elmo too. That's Zacky's World. Elmo loves you.
You saw the best part. Elmo said Zack's name, and I did it for my beautiful boy. Thank you.